Today, guys, I'm going to show you how to pick a sword for Blox Fruits PvP. Now, I know a lot of you beginners don't know how to pick swords, or maybe not even beginners. Maybe you're just new to sword main. So today, I'm going to show you how to pick a sword based off of your playstyle. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, join the Discord link in the description below, and with all of that said, let's hop into the video. Okay, now if we go to items, as you can see, there are a bunch of swords to choose from. So you may be struggling. It might be overwhelming even with how many swords there are. All right, so first we're going swords for mobility. And how can you have mobility without the spiky tridents? The first move launches you forward. The second move, it pulls the opponent back, but if you miss the opponent, it can pull you to the ground, which also gives you more mobility. And yeah, it's a pretty mobile sword, pretty good sword, you know. But as I said in one of my recent videos, Spiky Trident, also a very easy sword to combo with, so you don't have to worry about missing much. And yeah, that's about it for Spiky. Next for mobility, we have the Midnight Blade. Again, mobile sword, bro. To me, the Midnight Blade is literally just an extension of Portal, because you can like go right here, right, and then you can hit them with the portal opening. Both of these moves have a lot of mobility. Now the Z move, it launches a person at the opponent and then does like a really cool animation, and the second move launches you forward and boom. But let's get on to the third mobility sword. And what would be mobility without the longest ranged mobility move? All of the swords, the cursed dual katanas. Now Z move, obviously the really good move. The Z move, well, both of them are really good, to be honest. This sword is just broken, but you know, it's like a large ball of just red Conqueror's hockey, basically. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't look like Conqueror's hockey. And then it just floats them over there somewhere, makes them disappear. And then the X move is really what I put this on the mobility list for. You can be all the way back here and still catch them. This sword is insane for mobility. The X move can launch you as far as you need to go. Good luck trying to run from the cursed dual katanas, bro. It's not going to end well for you. Very, very combo accessible sword too. Speaking of combos, that leads us into our next category, which is swords like strictly for combos. Strictly combo swords, if that makes sense. If you want a strictly comboable sword. So first we'll be going with the pole. Now the pole has zero mobility at all, so basically that's what I mean by comboable sword. These swords have zero mobility, so you really have to combo with them, or the person can just run away. Maybe there's a better title for this, like a better name, but
we do not care.
Both of the moves, they can break kin on direct hits, and you can really just go into any combo you need to go in. Terrible, terrible sword for mobility, though. This thing is trash. Like, how are you gonna catch up to somebody if you use all of your portal moves, all of your god human moves, right? What are you gonna do? When you do hit them with the stun, this sword is amazing. So that is why I have it on the comboable slash non-mobility slash I don't even know what you call this list. Next we have Gravity Cane. Gravity Cane kind of fits the category, but I didn't know what other category to put this in, because it's not like you have to combo with this sword. I mean, the combo potential is through the roof for this sword, but it does have the Z move where you can pull them back, so if they start running, you can easily pull them back and it breaks kin. But again, this is a very comboable sword, bro. Like, the potential is insane. A lot of people call this sword broken, even unskilled. Like, it's just insane. Only a rare sword does the Z move breaks kin, which is absurd to me, but I'm really not complaining because this sword is just absolutely broken. And I love it. I'm all for it. But yeah, if you want to hit some combos, definitely look at the Gravity Cane as well. And yeah, that's really all there is to say about this sword. Third and final sword for non-mobility slash combo.
What?
We have the Buddy Sword. What non-mobility sword list, even though there's like none, would leave out the greatest non-mobility sword that there possibly is? The Buddy Sword. Buddy Sword, amazing. 4 combos. This thing, I just missed, didn't I?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But this thing, amazing for the combos. Just make sure you hit the X move. A lot of people have a skill issue with that, but if you do, this sword is amazing. The Z move does burn damage. The X move does like 4,000 damage, and it is just OP. If you have aim, GG's to the opponent, bro. Absolute GG's. The range is crazy on the X move. The range is good on the Z move. If I wouldn't have missed that probably would have hit. But man, and now guys, maybe you don't care about all that. You just want something easy.
Yes,
You want something really easy.
Yes,
Don't worry, I have you guys. First, Dragon Trident. Not gonna explain this too much. The X move breaks Kin. Not much else to say. You don't even need a stun for this thing. Just literally boom, and they're dead. It's so easy to use this sword. You don't need a combo with it. You can spam this sword as much as you like. You can run away, do whatever you need to do, bro. This might be the most OP sword in the game right now. It's so easy. Just so easy. Bro, the AoE is crazy. You would think it's a fruit move. But that's really all there is to say about it. Now, I would put CDK on this list, but we have already had CDK. So I'm going to go with the Shark Anchor, a sword I have not talked about too much. I, myself, have underrated this sword. I can't even lie. I haven't used it too much, but I've used it enough and played against it enough to see that you don't need skill with this sword. Look at the Z move. The Z move is literally Do-C, and I'm pretty positive that it breaks Kin unless you're a Kin trick master. Like, the Kin trick window is so small on this. You can go straight into a move, armor break, and go right here and boom. You can just sit there and spam the Z move on Shark Anchor. I don't even know what else to say about these swords. These swords are just insane. That's really all there is to say about it. Just sit there, spam the Z move. When they get low, use the X move. They're basically dead, bro. And now for the third and final sword, we have True Triple Katana. Now, True Triple Katana, again, not too many people have because of the money, and I don't know why people don't have this sword, but X move, hard to dodge, basically breaks Kin. Z move, I'm pretty sure on direct hit, it might break Kin, but this sword is easy to hit. The only thing that's hard about it is getting the money to buy it. But once you get the money to buy it and you have this sword and the mastery, this sword is very extremely easy to use. And now on to our last category, which is skill. First, we have the Dark Blade. Now, the Dark Blade is probably the least skilled in this category, which is why I'm starting off with it. A lot of, competitive crews, they let you use the Dark Blade in their tryout. So that's why I'm just adding it up here. Basically, when you're using the Dark Blade, just stay a medium distance away from them and you will be A-okay and you will be perfectly fine. And it's pretty easy to learn after that. I can't even lie. So I have no idea why people call it skilled, but I'm still adding it in this list since a lot of people call it skilled. Next, we have the twin hooks. Now, the twin hooks, right? Once you get close enough and then go into the move right there, but like, once you find a way to get to them, this sword is really good. Obviously, a bit of a learning curve since it's a quote-unquote skilled sword. Once you learn it, it's pretty fun to use, and you'll have a lot of fun getting bounty with this sword, or PvPing if you already have 30 million. And yeah, on to our last sword, the Shisui sword. Called by a lot of people the fastest sword in the game. You can have record combos with this sword, not using the Shisui sword. I don't know, you're missing out. Like, look at the aura around. Look at the purple aura around. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, join the Discord link in the description below, and I will see you guys next time.